Hey, hello. Can you hear me? I always say, "Can you hear me?" Although I know you can. Well, I don't know you can. I think you can. So, guys, yeah, the point of this video, I just want to make it clear off the bat. This isn't really directed at YouTube. YouTube has been an incredible, supportive, amazing, ridiculously amazing community that I'm loving so much. You YouTube guys, if you guys on Facebook aren't subscribed to the YouTube, go over there and subscribe because it's just an incredible, beautiful community. And I love you guys. And Facebook, I feel I love Facebook because it's where we started. Me and Laura started making videos on Facebook in 2015. And so it's like a home for it's always been the first place we started creating content on. And I think mainly because we're bigger on Facebook because we've been there for longer. I mean, Laura's got 15 million subscribers over there, and I've got lately 2 million. I think the bigger you get, the more. I'm not going to say it's necessarily the case because I haven't found this to be the case on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. The bigger you get, the more hate you get. And I've really noticed that Laura has been getting a lot of backlash, and I really want to address that. And I really feel bad for her because she's been nothing but great through this whole thing. And I don't want you guys to think. I think a lot of you thought. So we made a video 2 days ago, and it was we had a great experience. We worked together for the first time in a long time, and it was really great. And we wanted to do the Halloween challenge because every year it goes viral on TikTok or wherever. So we made a little follow up, and we hadn't worked together since the separation. So it was really kind of stressful. But see, that's the green screen we used. And I was worried and she was worried, but it went really well. And we had a great day, and we had a great fun, and we released a video, and everyone, all the platforms were so supportive and lovely, and all the comments were amazing. And then I called Laura to say, like, oh, I was looking at YouTube and TikTok, and I was like, oh wow, everyone's so pleased to see us together, because I want to get back together, if I'm honest. I don't know where Laura is. There's some things about the story with the separation that I haven't told you, which put me. Laura's not responsible in any way for this separation. I've said before in videos, it's definitely me. And there's some stuff that I haven't told you because I don't know. I'm gonna make a video about it because I've had to leave a couple of things out. It makes it look worse on Laura, like she just was like, see ya, and that's not the case at all. That's not the case at all. And when you see the video that's coming up about the few bits I couldn't discuss, I'm going to discuss because I feel it's only fair. So it's 100% my fault, I think, the separation, and until you know the whole. Anyway, but Laura, basically, I called her because I was so excited, and she was so upset. She was so upset. She was like, "The hate I'm getting on Facebook is unreal. I had to take it down," and I felt so bad. I felt really bad for her. Like she loves making content. She loves making comedy, and she loves you guys on Facebook. But I think that some of you have the impression that she forced me into these videos, which is not the case at all. I mean, I know I said in a couple of videos that I didn't necessarily enjoy making comedy towards the end, but she never forced me into making comedy. I was a willing, I was very much willing to be in the comedy videos, and towards the end there, even though I wasn't enjoying it, it was never a case of her forcing me to do it. I forced me to do it, which is weird. It's weird how you would force yourself to do something you don't like, right? But it was never her, and it's my own fault because I didn't speak up, and towards the end there, I shouldn't have been doing the weekly comedy things because it was a grind, and I'm not a comedian. But these one-off things, like yesterday, was amazing. I had so much fun. That Halloween workout was so much fun, you guys. I had so much fun, and it was really nice to be working again. And Yeah, you are right, Vanessa. I do have to ignore the haters, but I'm pretty good at ignoring the haters nowadays because I've got a lot of hate since I started making my daily videos about recovering from a mental breakdown. I've been getting a lot of hate on Facebook. It's always on Facebook, um, not on YouTube or TikTok. Look at my hair, Jesus! I only just got it cut. So basically, when it's directed at Laura, I feel I do get upset because she doesn't deserve it. So I just wanted to put that out there. She never forced me to be in comedy sketches. I forced me to be in comedy sketches because I thought, I don't know what I thought at the end. And I definitely, weekly comedy sketches are not my thing. My thing is what I do and music. Having said that, though, we had so much fun. It was so much fun to work together 2 days ago. I'm really shocked by how well it went and how much fun it was. So is that a good sign? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to put that out there, I wanted to put that out there and just say, Laura is not been forcing me to be in any videos, and she's not responsible for the breakup. And she didn't just go like, "See ya, bye." Now, I was nuts at that point in my life. I was nuts. I'd stopped taking antidepressants. I was going to off myself. I left her with all the responsibility of the kid. It was I behaved terribly. And in her position, I would have done the same thing. So I just wanted to, put that out there and put that to rest and say, Laura loves you guys. I'm talking to Facebook mainly here. Laura really feels like you guys are, her home because we both do. We both started there. And now she's going to move on to, she's definitely been gradually moving towards YouTube because that's just the thing she's doing now is a podcast, and I think that's a better fit for YouTube. So she's moving over there naturally. But I just don't want you guys to be horrible to Laura. So stop alluding to stuff. You clearly want to tell us everything, so just do it already. I can't because I need to speak to Laura about it. I need to handle it in a sensitive way because the kids. So yeah, I just wanted to say, please be nice. Facebook, you guys are, I don't know what it is about Facebook. I don't know what it is. It's the worst hate comments. It's ridiculous. But Laura's really upset about the hate on Facebook. So, if you're a Facebook follower, go and give her some love today because she could really use it. Yeah. So, this is great. I love going live with you guys. I hate antidepressants too. They suck. The problem is with antidepressants, I hated them too. And then I started taking them again, and now I can't stop because if I stop, I'm going to go mental again. Am I not? So what do I do? Like, obviously I've answered my own question. What I do is I just keep taking them, right? But if I ever wanted to stop, I'd be worried now that I would, just remember that Facebook has many more boomers, Gen X, and millennials. I'm a Gen X, though. More older and think differently than Gen Z and alphas on other platforms. Gen Z and alphas do tend to be, on the face of it, more tolerant and less hateful, but at the same time, they've got their own issues too. They're very easily offended. So every platform is good for certain things. You can come off them, but you have to fade away. No, cold turkey. Yeah, I just forgot to take them, and I think that was a big part of me. One of the side effects is suicidal ideation, which I didn't realize until after all this happened. So, you guys, it's a minefield sometimes. This medication side of mental illness, it's a minefield, and they keep having to swap, medications. I was first on antidepressants 15 years ago, and they kept swapping them to get the right one. And It's making my brain like, oh, it was horrible. But now I'm on this one. I don't know if I should mention it because then people can. Is it is it irresponsible to mention the antidepressant you're on? Does it make people take it? I don't know. Oh hi, California. I love oh hi, Amy. It's not hate, it's scam, maybe. Oh, sorry, these are going past. Seek God, my friend. I am seeking God. I have, I believe in God, and I'm really interested in talking to different religions. Did you see my last YouTube? Oh no, I haven't dropped that one yet. The local Catholic church that I used to go to every day when I had my breakdown won't talk to me. I don't get it. I'm going to keep on them though. It's not irresponsible, as most of us are on them. I take Wellbutrin, says Tori. I take Wellbutrin. That's what I'm on. And so far, knock on wood, it seems to be working. I was on citalopram for 15 years. And at the end, I was like, well, this isn't doing anything. And I stopped that cold turkey, and I probably went a little crazy then, because that would have been the time that I relapsed 8 years ago. Wow, I just realized that. Maybe that was one of the reasons behind my relapse. Lexapro, Prozac. Wellbutrin is amazing. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say, it's an answer. I don't skip down the road, but I think it's helping. I don't know. I've been on antidepressants most of my life. So here's the question. If you've been on them all your life, how do you know they're having any, and I say this as someone that was on them for 15 years, how do you know if they're working? Because what do you know? How do you know what you would be like not taking them if you've been taking them all your life? Do you see what I mean? That's the point I got to with citalopram. And I was like, well, I don't feel any different. But then I've been taking them for 15 years. So how do I know I didn't feel different? It's just so confusing. The whole thing's a minefield. Everyone's saying what they're on here. Super interesting. I don't even know some of these. Fluoxetine seems to be a big one. I've been on citalopram for 12 years. They park you on citalopram for years, right? I was such an idiot. I was like, oh, I hate antidepressants. I made a YouTube video. I was such an idiot like a year ago. I made a YouTube video about antidepressants. I'm going to combat my depression without antidepressants. Do you remember that video? Go back and watch that video. God, that didn't age well. Because look what happened. So, I was a know-it-all, stupid know-it-all, and I was wrong. And it turns out, I needed them all this time. And lots of you guys told me. You guys were like, don't say that. It's irresponsible. You don't know it all. And I was like, I do know it all. I do know everything. Stop. But you were right. I wish I'd listened to you. Yeah. So I managed to come off mine, but I did it slowly. Lexapro Wellbutrin is the best. Stay well. Oh, you guys are the best. You guys are really the best. I just wanted to, say Lauren really needs some love right now. She's going through a hard time. She's feeling like people are holding her responsible, which is absolutely not the case. And she feels like people think that she forced me into the comedy videos, which is absolutely not the case. I was willing. Those red shorts, those red shorts are a whole thing. I bought them because I thought it would be funny. And then they became like a thing. I only wanted to do it for one video. And then I kept you. It was all me. I mean, I should have just been true to myself and gone, you know what? And I think, when a video is popular, you can get sucked into, chasing it. Like I was all about that before all this happened. I was just so obsessed with video performance and numbers. And it's embarrassing to admit. But that was my whole world. That became my higher power. And that's why I wanted to, I think. Lexapro and Serata. Lots of people on Lexapro. Wellbutrin did nothing for me. It's so interesting, isn't it? How different things affect different people. Since you have autism, what is your best piece of advice for a parent of someone with autism? That is a great question, Tari. don't see an autistic person as autism, just they're the same kid they were now as before you knew they were autistic. And as I've said many times on videos, autism can be a superpower. And I know people say that autism is a superpower, but for me, I I had a became a really successful composer in Hollywood without being able to read or write music. Now, explain that. The only thing I know, no one else in the Hollywood film industry that is a composer that can't read or write music. No one else. And the only thing I can put that down to is an autistic special interest in music. I did 10,000 hours of work in like a few months because I was obsessed. And if you've got an autistic kid, chances are he's got a special interest, or she. So try and embrace it. I just think it's a difference. It's a beautiful difference. And try and great bit of advice where you are a savant. Yes, people have said that to me, but that's autism. It didn't just come. So my other thing I would say is try to not. I made this mistake with Alfie. I was like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do normal kid stuff, we're gonna do normal kid stuff. And it was a recipe for disaster. And like it would always end badly because I had expectations. And ever since I started letting him lead for the last few months, I've been letting him lead. Um, I've been letting him lead the way, and I follow him. And since I've been doing that, we've been getting on amazingly. Like I don't have any expectations on what I feel he should be doing, and that's been huge. So, don't see the kid as the diagnosis, and try to. This is my advice because you asked for it. Try to follow their lead with activities. That's the two things I've noticed. Danny Elfman can read music, and the rest he just gets a general tune across for the others to fill in. I know Danny Elfman, and you're right, yeah, but he can read and write music. He's amazing, actually, Danny Elfman. I worked with Hans Zimmer for 8 years, so I know I got to meet all the other composers. Wellbutrin is not the best for everyone. I've heard that. I've heard that. I don't know why. Why is Wellbutrin controversial? How is Poppy doing, little girl? Poppy is doing amazingly. She's going to be in my video tomorrow morning because I tried to shoot my video last night and it didn't work because Poppy was with me, and she was so funny. I ended up filming a little bit with her. Wellbutrin gave me a migraine. Huh. They use Wellbutrin for stopping smoking. Wow. That's interesting. Seems like, but some people get a lot of side effects with Wellbutrin. I haven't had any of those yet. I'm on quite a high dose. There's 3 doses, and I'm on one before the highest. And I might be put on the highest. I don't know. Nicole said, "Hey, so who are you? Are you related to Paris Hilton?" I'm not related to Paris Hilton. My name should be Stephen Murphy, but my dad came over from Ireland. His name was Sean Murphy, and he in Ireland in the 60s, it was in England in the 60s, there was a huge amount of racism towards Irish people, and every job in the paper and every apartment that my dad would go to try and live in with his brother said no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. That was the extreme. That was how extreme the racism was. So he was just got so beaten down by the prejudice because he was Irish, and people wouldn't even see him for interviews when they saw his name was Murphy. So he was walking down Hyde Park, which is a very posh road in London, one day, and he looked up and he saw the Hilton Hotel, and he's like, "I'm changing my name to Hilton because people won't know that I'm Irish." Changed his name from Sean Murphy to John Hilton. Got a job the next week. And that's why my name is Stephen Hilton. Crazy, right? People don't realize that how prejudice the world was against, well, definitely England was against Irish people. It was insane. It was so proper racism, and but that's not really talked about. And a lot of the Irish guys would end up with huge alcohol problems because they would just, it was like constant beatdown in England from, prejudice and not being able to get a job. And it was crazy. Are you still getting a puppy? I'm still looking. You know who's helping me to get a dog? Rocky Kanaka. Do you follow Rocky Kanaka? Do you know Rocky Kanaka? He's got a great YouTube channel and Instagram. He's helping me find a dog. We're going to film it because be good to bring some awareness to what he's doing, because he's doing great stuff with dog welfare. German Shepherds are the best. I found a German Shepherd Cross. It was a rescue. Her name was Kiki, and I thought, she's perfect. She was like super sweet and like friendly and maybe 2 years old. And I was like, this is definitely the dog. And I took the kids to meet her, and she was so scared of the kids. And I thought, what if that scaredness turns into aggression? Because it can't it? So I couldn't get her. It was really sad. Couldn't people tell he was Irish from his accent? Yes, but he had his foot in the door. He would get interviews. My dad's a really lovely man. So like when he got in front of people, they probably would give him the job because he's so nice, but they didn't want to entertain a Murphy to be interviewed. It was that bad. So what's your YouTube channel? Stephen Hilton. My name, just my name. I've got 2 YouTube channels: Stephen Hilton, which is my videos, and Stephen Hilton Calm, which is my music. You guys are the best. I love coming on live with you. It's so amazing. So today I'm making some music for my Patreon. I make a piece of music every single week for my Patreon. Every Thursday, if you're a Patreon, you get an exclusive piece of music and an exclusive video every Monday, every other Monday. I'm going to up that to every Monday when I get to 200, because then I can stop. I can take my foot off I can put more effort into Patreon then. But I'm putting a lot of effort into Patreon. God, it takes me all week to make the Patreon content, pretty much. But I love it, and I'm really putting my all into what I'm doing over there. So www.patreon.com/Stephen Hilton. Go and check it out, and you'll have if you subscribe, you'll get a track tomorrow morning. No, today. I've got to drop it today. Just realized. You guys are the best. I love coming on live with you because your music calmed my son's meltdown last night. Thank you. That's the point of the music. I love hearing that people are helped by the music. So the Patreon, I'm just looking here to see, just checking. Yeah, it is. Oh God, it is today. So yeah, I'm really good at being consistent. If I say I'm going to do something, one thing I've been really good at all my life is if I say I'm going to do something, I can be relied on to do it. Like if I say I'm going to release a piece of music every week, I release a piece of music every week. And if I say it's going to be every Thursday, it's going to be every Thursday. That's also an autistic thing, being super honest. It's a real autistic trait. Hating injustice, hence be nice to Laura, and being super honest. If I say I'm going to do something, I'll do it. Those are another two really good things about autism. Someone asked me. Anyway, so I better go and get on with that, because they're going to need their music today. So I love you guys. Go check out Stephen Hilton Calm. That's where all my music is. If you want exclusive music and videos every week, go and join my Patreon, www.patreon.com/Stephen Hilton. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be going live again soon, because this is the best. I love you guys, and please be nice to Laura on Facebook. Go and give her some love today. She really needs it. she felt really attacked on Facebook yesterday. So please go and give her some love. I love you guys. I will speak to you. But tomorrow's video is a good one. Poppy's going to be in it anyway. See you later. Bye.